this channel started as like a fitness channel. That's a riot. Hello everyone! Welcome to the Dorman Show. I almost said welcome to Mid-Century Wasted. That's my other channel, if you didn't know. We're gonna talk and drive. Just like the good old days, I am on my way to pick up Brody from school. Hopefully the air conditioner is not horribly loud. But if it is, I'm sorry. It's gonna be on because it's only 76. Feels a lot hotter than that. That might change. Yeah, it's still hot. It is September 21st, 2022. And I'm well aware of the fact that I have not kept up with this channel. It was 2020, I believe, the last time I did a real like vlog kind of video. Now, God, what is happening with the hair? I did recently post a skin cancer update video. So if you missed that and you're interested in that, go find that video. Now we're just getting back into it. This is gonna be just catching up. Where have I been? What have I been doing? Why did I take a big break on this channel? Why did I just straight up stop making videos? And I'm just gonna like fill you in on what's been going on. The kids are grown. They're just grown ass, big ol' ass kids now. Sorry for a double ass so early on in this video, but I guess that's a triple now. I'm gonna pick up Brody. He's still in preschool, or he is in preschool now. Was he even in preschool? I don't think he was even in preschool yet. Bo is in first grade, so I have 3 days a week. Ooh, they repaved this. Squirrel. I have 3 days a week, 3 hours each day, kidless, which is a huge revelation in my life, I think. Next year will be even crazier because both kids will have the same school schedule. They'll be going to the same school, and I'll have, I don't know, what is that, like 5-6 hours a day? I won't even know what to do. I'll just be sitting around staring at the walls like what I usually do. Cheers, by the way. If you watched my last video, I am recording this on the same day. So I'm drinking the same drink I was drinking in the last video. We are on our way to pick up Brody. Today is a Wednesday, so it's early day at Bo's school. So I pick up Brody, I go straight over, pick up Bo, go home. Because it's early day, they don't eat lunch at school. So I shove some food down his gullet, and then we go over to Bo's physical therapy. So Wednesdays are rough. Wednesdays are a lot of rushing from about noon till about, I don't know, we get home at like 3-ish. But that's why we're doing talking and driving. And trust me, I have my eyes on the road. You're over here, road's over there. I'm a mom, I can multitask. Let's start with why I took a break on this channel. I was being too split. My energy was too split. And I decided to focus more of my time and the little time that I have and energy into my other channel, which is called Mid-Century Wasted. And I did that because that channel is related to my business. I am a vintage reseller. I buy used vintage things and flip them. I sell them on eBay and Etsy, and I'm also selling on Whatnot, if you've ever heard of Whatnot, and occasional live sales on YouTube. So that was just, I decided to kind of focus on that one because for one thing, it was taking off. It was growing really nicely. And also it was more of a money-making avenue for me, which, you know, we do this to make money. This is my job. I have officially quit as being a graphic designer. I don't do that anymore. A lot of my previous videos here were trying to balance graphic design and being home with the kids, and I hated it. Even though it seems like it's a creative job, it was creatively stifling, especially what I was doing, which was Sears store closing ads for the newspapers. It was literally the same thing every single week for 10 years of my life. and I hated it. And it was sharp, cannot miss it deadlines because it was newspaper ads. The newspaper's not going to hold up printing because a Sears ad isn't in it. So it wasn't flexible enough for having little kids who need stuff constantly. Yes, I could work from home, but it was still too restrictive. I was just too stressed out, you guys. I was really stressed out. And my biggest stress was Mondays. Actually, it ended up being Tuesdays later on, doing those damn newspaper ads. So I never really officially quit, but it kind of like the work was dwindling down naturally, and then it just sort of ended. And I didn't ever like push to be like, got anything else for me or anything like that. I was just like, okay, bye. And that's it. So now I'm not taking graphic design jobs. That's it. I'm a vintage reseller now, officially. So because my other channel was taking off, I have 5,000 subscribers on that channel, you guys. It just happened recently, so I'm still pretty pumped about it. I wanted to put my energy and my focus over there. Now, that being said, I have missed this. I have missed just talking. And this kind of thing doesn't work on that channel. That channel is about shopping, going to flea markets, thrift stores, thrifting, that kind of stuff. So, and then selling vintage things that I find. It's a treasure hunting channel, to be honest with you. It's a lot of fun. It's a lot of work. And I haven't had time to do this anymore, but I want to. And I also went back and looked at a lot of my old videos, and I was annoying myself. And I can see why this channel didn't grow, because who wants to watch somebody just bitching and moaning and complaining about their life all the time? Some people do. It wasn't as helpful as I thought, as I intended it to be. I was going through a hell of a lot back then. Frankly, I still am, but I think maybe my mental space is better now. My kids being a little bit older helps a lot too. It really does. I think the older they get, a little bit easier things are going to be. I was very overwhelmed. I have made a lot of my old videos private now because they're just not the vibe that I want going forward. It was just a lot of complaining. Now, like I said, my skin cancer video had almost 10,000 views. And so that's why I did a skin cancer update first, because obviously people are going to YouTube to look for personal experiences about skin cancer because probably they have skin cancer too. And that's exactly what I did too when I got diagnosed with skin cancer. So I figured I'd talk about my other weird ass medical things that are going on with me. There's another ass. Man, I am just assing it up today. I had a physical this morning. That was actually part of why I wanted to, I don't know, I felt motivated to pick up the camera, because I'll talk about how that went. The last time I had a physical, I came home in tears because I didn't like the way he was talking to me. And I didn't feel heard. I felt like I needed mental health help, and I chickened out bringing it up to him. Felt like I was being mansplained to, Well, this time, like, really none of that happened. And I feel kind of good about how the appointment went. But now I'm here, and I gotta go get Brody. So hold that thought.
But it's not hurting.
It's not hurting? Say hi to the camera.
Boo-boo.
Boo-boo. Brody's here.
Hi, donkeys.
Okay. That's all you get. Talking to my friends. Is that okay? Can I talk to the camera while we drive?
No.
No?
Yes.
I'm going to.
No.
Yes.
No.
So Brody is 4, almost 4.5 now, and every bit of it.
Bubba.
He is every bit of 4.
Bubba.
And it's super fun. 4 is my favorite age.
Bubba.
Bubba! Oh. We've been sick, clearly. We're getting over a head, chest, cold situation. So, anywho, went to the doctor today, and I have been having some brain issues. Awesome. I recently had an MRI on my brain because a month and a half ago I got COVID, and I had a week-long migraine. And my migraines are always really bad. I used to have migraines all the time, I rarely have them now. Maybe once a year, maybe not even that much. I can't remember the last time I had one prior to getting COVID. I was just miserable with this week-long migraine. I go blind, basically. I have visual aura, if you are aware of what that is. But I cannot see. And then even after my migraine went away, the pain went away, I was still having this horrible sparkling, twinkling situation where I really couldn't see very well for a long time. And it's still kind of going on, to be honest with you. Like I said, we got sick just this last week. I'm still kind of recovering from it. And I got a migraine again. So I was really upset about that. Because I'm like, well, great. Does that just mean that I'm going to have migraines all the time now? And it's very upsetting that COVID triggered this neurological thing that I thought was gone for the most part in my life, and now it seems like it's back.
Why don't you go the other way?
Well, we have to go this way because we gotta go straight over and get Bo. It's short day, remember? Yeah, short day. That migraine situation paired with the fact that 3 of my toes have gone numb. Just for shits and giggles, just for funsies, my toes have gone numb. So those 2 things were enough to get me a neurologist appointment. I have not seen the neurologist yet because of course he was booked 2 months in advance, because that's just how everything is, it seems like. And I guess that wasn't considered urgent. Migraines, not being able to see, feet going numb, all that kind of stuff. Not an emergency, no big deal. But anyway, I am going to be seeing the neurologist. In the meantime, my doctor had me go get an MRI because he figured the neurologist is going to want that anyway, so might as well get that done while you wait, which I'm sure he will. And I did. And it turned out I have something called empty sella syndrome. They actually found something. I was pretty upset. I still am pretty upset about this. I don't want to have any kind of syndromes. I have a lot of questions about it. My primary care doctor, even today I talked to him about it, and he was like, this is not my wheelhouse. This I've heard of this, but it's weird and it's rare, and you're going to the neurologist. So have fun with that. Wow, the ocean looks beautiful today. It's so clear. It's a clear day in Southern California. Amazing. It was red tide too. Squirrel. I should have talked to him about potentially having ADHD. Forgot about that. I was too distracted to talk about ADHD. I need a mental health professional, so I guess I'll talk to her about that once I find her, and she will be a her. Can't open up to a dude. I just can't. It's hard enough having my primary care doctor be a male, but I'm okay with it. At least I was this time. Like I said, last time I saw him, I was like, I'm getting a new doctor. But this time, I was fine. I think the mental state has a lot to do with it for me. It caught me on a good day. That's all I can say. I mean, I guess we'll talk about empty sella syndrome more as time goes on and I learn more about it, but essentially what he said was, if there doesn't seem to be anything wrong with the pituitary gland, it seems you're not having symptoms of a dysfunctional pituitary gland, then it's probably just a deformation, and it may have always been there, and it's kind of just, it is what it is. Like, what are you going to do about it? If the pituitary is working, then there's no big deal. We will be touching back with that. When I first found out, I was in a panicked state for about a week. Like I said, I need a mental health specialist. Big time. This is kind of my therapy, but there's not a lot of feedback here. This is a very one-sided therapy session. It's beyond time for me to talk some stuff out. And there are some things that I can't even say on here that, you know, are too personal, that I wouldn't want other people hearing. So anyway, that's that. Now, what has happened while talking to my primary care doctor, I got a prescription, or not a prescription, a referral for physical therapy. Hooray! I need this so badly. Every part of my body hurts. Specifically, my hip has been killing me. It is so stiff and sore. I think I have a twisted pelvis again. All of this has been since having babies. And you know, that whole area just gets jacked up when you give birth. I had a twisted pelvis years and years ago, and they told me at the time, once you've had this, you're predisposed for it to happen again. And I would think having babies would probably twist things up in there a little bit. So I think it has to do with that. He also said my SI joint, it could be an SI joint thing, SI band, I don't know. I'm going to physical therapy. We're going to figure it all out. We're going to talk about my neck. We're going to talk about my back. We're going to talk about my feet. We're going to talk about my hip. Yes, we are. I know this channel started as like a fitness channel. That's a riot. You know, I feel a lot better about everything when I'm exercising and I'm eating right. And I am trying to have this be a little boosty, kickstart kind of thing. But I'm not going to say that's the focus of this channel anymore. This is a channel about just my life. It's a channel about my kids. The videos that I haven't privatized are the videos of my kids. My God, they were so little. They're so big now. And I want more videos of my kids on here because it's our memories. This is the baby book, you know? I'm even going to probably, I have old videos that I haven't, what?
How do you think delete some days on my tablet?
How do you what?
How do you delete the days on my tablet?
How do you go week to days?
No, how about you, I think, how do you delete the day?
I don't know what you're saying.
The week.
The week?
No! The week.
Explain.
The week.
Oh, delete. Delete. How do you delete games on your tablet?
Yeah, how?
I don't know. Ask Daddy. That's my go-to. I think your tablet's working okay. You don't need to delete anything right now. If it stops working well, then we'll have to delete something. I don't remember what I was talking about. Oh, fitness. Yeah. So, yeah, I even have some videos, like old videos of the kids that I want to edit and put up, like, you know, Christmas videos and things like that, because the kids go back and watch the videos of them playing and stuff when they're kids. It's sweet and I like it. There's going to be more of that. There's going to be less of me complaining. Like I said, I want this to be a positive place. I want to talk about the stuff that works, as far as, you know, let's start drinking some green smoothies together. It's yummy and I like it. This is a new thing. I just bought that Ninja blender thing and I've just been doing this, and so far so good. Family wise, a lot has happened in the last 2+ years. It's going to seem like a weird transition because I was just talking about smoothies, but I swear there's a connection here. My grandma passed away and it was horrible. It still is. It was December 8th, 2020, and I can't hardly talk about it still. I'm going to cry right now just bringing it up. But the reason I'm bringing it up is because, and I'm not a spiritual person. I'm not religious, or I'll say I'm not religious. I guess maybe I am more spiritual now than I used to be. But I will say that I'm just kind of like receptive to any signs that she wants to give me, because we had a conversation as she was dying about, like, okay, Grandma, like, I need the signs. You need to be giving me signs, and I'm ready and willing to hear them and see them. So the other day I was freaking out about my brain, and for some reason I just had a flash in my mind of start drinking apple cider vinegar. My grandma did her a shot of apple cider vinegar every day. Maybe even twice a day, I don't know. But she definitely had apple cider vinegar every day. She swore it was like the key to good health. She lived to be 95 years old, really passed away mostly because she fell and she broke her leg. And then just the recovery, surgery and recovery from that, it was just too much. But it wasn't like her health necessarily that did it. So I think if she's telling me to drink apple cider vinegar every day, I think I'm gonna start doing it. And I have been, not every day, but I tried to do it her way and like take a shot of it. I almost choked. I almost died. It was horrible. I don't know how she did that. She must have not had taste buds anymore or something. So I've decided that I'm gonna put it in smoothies instead. And it's good. You can't even taste it. It tastes, got a little tartness, but it almost tastes tart like a green apple or something. It doesn't taste very vinegary to me. I think the banana and the fruit, like the pineapple, it tastes like pineapple. I mean, it just tastes like an extra sharp pineapple. And I put spinach in there too because I am ever anemic, just always anemic, I guess. And it's another whole thing that I need to be dealing with that I'm not. The fruit overpowers the yucky stuff in the smoothie. So I am trying to kind of start again when it comes to health stuff. And it starts by going to the doctor for me. And then it's going to be like a million specialist appointments. I need to go back to the dermatologist. There's just a lot. I've been very overwhelmed lately just from work and kids and soccer and pick up and drop off schedules and having no energy anyway, and then also having medical panicking. It hasn't been good. Again, today I'm having a good day. I'm okay today. I'm kind of feeling okay today. The sparkling, twinkling thing that has been freaking me out in my eyes is not as bad today. I don't have as bad of a headache today. I'm happy that I'm going to get to go to physical therapy. I think a lot of it has to do with my neck too. Tight, terrible tight neck, upper back, mid back, lower back. I am, I guess, maybe feeling optimistic today. He seemed optimistic too. He was like, "You're doing everything that you should be doing." So I'm like, "Oh, look at this white hair sticking up. Are we serious right now?" Okay. Great. That's that. I mean, other family stuff that has happened in the last couple of years, other than Grandma. I lost my cat Oliver. He passed away too. Old guy. He was an old guy. He probably had cancer, and he was just bad off. And so we had to put him down. And that just broke my heart. And happy news, we have a new cat, Maxwell. He's a black cat. He's a handful. He's so sweet. He's so cool. And he just turned 1. And he was born on my grandma's birthday. And she had passed away already at that point. So I kind of feel like she gave me a cat. I know maybe that's weird to say, but he was born on grandma's birthday. So, it's special. And it just feels special to me, so it is special. Oh, these poor kids are running a mile. Oh, dear God. Bless their little hearts. I used to dread this as a child. Alright, Bo's getting out now, so let me flip the camera around so you can see this cutie pie. What?
But actually, it kind of was ridiculous. A little bit, like maybe. I mean,
Bo, come say hi to the camera.
I just got home from school. I got to take my backpack off.
Yep.
And a water bottle soaked in.
I'm glad you have your water today.
Ow! I can't bend.
Oh, don't bend.
It's hard to get. I can only get on my seat with this leg.
All right.
Hey! Who put my glasses?
Okay, just put them down. Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see how you do in physical therapy today.
Yep, I'm not too bent.
You're going to have a hard time with that knee. I'll put a new Band-Aid on it before we go, okay?
No, Annika got me a new one.
Oh, isn't that nice of her?
His bike fell off. And she's also holding me. So I
What?
can put my book back for my reading buddies. First
Choose
they're
your-
reading buddies. First they're reading buddies.
Okay.
Well, what's touching? Oh. That's what. That's
Told
what
you.
sunrise.
Old
Okay,
kids.
Mom, time to go home.
All right, let's go.
Hey, I'm sitting up here because I want to get a good look at Brody. Hey, Mom, now I did it first. So I'm just sitting on here.
Okay.
Go. I got a boat for time. I think I moved this sideways. Hi, Mom.
Hi, babe.
Like that. Sit that. Sit. Like. Ow.
You're being ridiculous.